And then from here, let's come into a little bit of an upper body flow. Exhale, and then inhale as you reach both hands all the way up, interlacing the fingers, and then bring the palms up towards the sky. Inhale, and then taking hold of the left wrist, exhale as you draw it over to the right. Keep plugging in everything from the hips down towards the ground as much as you're lifting up from the waist up. Inhaling, both arms reach for the sky. Exhale, let's take it the other way. Inhale as you reach, keep broadening across the chest. Exhale, we'll come into a twist. So take that left hand to the back of your chair, hold on to the chair. Keep squeezing the thighs in towards the midline of the body. And then reach your right hand forwards as you look behind you. Inhaling, reaching both arms up again. Exhale, we'll twist to the other side. So take that right hand, hold onto the back of the chair, and then reaching left hand forwards as you look behind you, or perhaps to the side. Inhaling, both arms up, and then exhale as the palms meet, bringing them through the midline of the body. Should we do that again? Starting with an exhale. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers and push palms to the sky. Inhale, fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, take hold of your left wrist, gently drawing it over to the right. Feel that space in the side body. Inhale, and then exhale over to the other side. Lovely. Inhaling as you reach up, exhale as you twist. Remember to take that back hand and hold onto the back of the chair as you reach your right hand forwards, looking back. Inhale, both arms. Exhale, take it the other way. Keep lifting out of the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, bring all of that energy into your heart center. Bringing thumbs to rest on your heart center. Closing the eyes if it feels safe to do so. Connecting with your breath. Connecting with your heartbeat. And then noticing when we begin to deepen the breath, we can begin to slow the heartbeat. Taking a welcome pause, releasing the hands to the knees. Let's see what the neck is up to today. So we'll start by taking the head side to side. Inhaling as you look over to the side, and then exhale back to center. It doesn't matter how far round you can reach. As with everything, just keep moving. Do what you've got today. And what you've got today is good enough. I'll say that again. What you've got today is good enough. Last one. Coming back to center. From here, inhaling and then exhaling as you lower chin to chest. And then inhale, taking that left ear to the left shoulder. Exhaling, roll the chin back to chest. Inhaling the other way. Exhaling, chin to chest. Doing that a couple of times. You can keep moving. I'm going to keep moving today. Or by all means, if you wish, you can come and hold the pose on one side, maybe changing the angle of your chin, perhaps even placing your hand just gently on top of the head for a little bit of extra sensation. How are we doing? Bringing chin back down to chest and using your fingertips to gently draw your head all the way back up to center. Well done. Let's see if we can get the legs working a little bit today. We're going to come into Utkatasana, chair pose. This is also known as fierce pose. You really feel the burn in your thighs when you do this. So give it a go. As always, there's plenty of options. So do what you've got. Coming forwards into your chair just a little bit. Really think about how we started the class, finding those four corners of the feet and pressing down so you get that sense of uplift in the arch. The more you root down, the more you get that sense of rising up. So really connecting the feet into the ground, lifting out of the waist. We are going to stay here, bringing the hands to the knees, and we can just bring the chest forward, so the sternum forward, keeping the spine long, and maybe I'll come side on. And we're just going to inhale as we press into the soles of the feet, shifting our weight forwards. So that's option one. Option two is perhaps coming on to the feet, lifting the bottom off the seat. Option three is using the arms. Perhaps the arms come out in front of you. Or this can be option four, I think. Keep reaching the hips back as you reach the arms, biceps in line with the ears, widening across the collarbones, ensuring that you're not sticking the bottom out, you're keeping the tailbone rooting down towards the ground. Keep squeezing the thighs towards each other, towards that midline of the body. And then wherever you are, exhale as you slowly bring your seat back to the chair. I felt that, did you? Let's do it again. We'll take a little pause. Just noticing where we're feeling this pose, or the imprint of that pose on the body right now. And then let's go again. When you're ready, exhaling. Inhale your version of Utkatasana, chair pose. Keep shining that heart forward. Do what you've got. Remember to keep those knees drawing towards each other, towards the midline of the body. One more breath and exhaling, slowly release. You might need to bring your hands to your chair as you slowly come down. So that will have really worked these thigh muscles at the front of the thighs. Taking a little pause to reconnect with your breath. And then from here, we're going to come into a little flow. So to do this, I turn my chair so that I have a little bit of support for my back, as my legs are a little bit shorter. So we're going to turn to face the left. We're going to prepare for warrior two. So the left knee is bent, toes pointing forwards. And then the right leg is extended behind you. And if you were to look at your toes, they'd be pointing to something like 10 to or 5 to on a clock, maybe even quarter to. So ensure that you feel grounded from the hips down, pressing into the back little toe edge of the foot. The hips are opening out towards the front of the room here. So keep pressing down into the hips and the legs as you lift up out of the waist, bringing your arms to heart center. Exhale, and then inhale as you reach your arms out. Left hand in front, right hand behind, reaching forwards, reaching back, and finding the place that feels like center. Inhale as you bring your shoulders toward the ears. And then exhale, slide the shoulders down. Should we do that again? Inhaling, shoulders rise. Exhale, bring them down. Keep reaching the fingertips away from the body, feeling that sense of space. Keep pressing down into the back little toe. And then we're going to flip the back palm over, draping the back arm along the back leg as we reach up with our left arm all the way up to the sky. Exhaling back into Warrior Two arms, Virabhadrasana, and then releasing the left arm onto the left thigh or holding onto the chair if you need that extra bit of balance. And we're going to inhale the right arm all the way up, staying here if you wish, or exhale as you bring it all the way over, coming into a variation of side angle pose. Taking a time just to see what your body is doing. Are you getting a sense of your right rib cage stacking on top of your left? Can you feel all four corners of the feet still? Can you breathe? And that's an important one. Taking one more breath here, and then slowly bringing hands together, taking hold of the chair. Well done. We're going to take the chair the other way. So I'm going to take the other side of the chair, leg forward, so I've got the back to rest on. The right knee is bent in front of you, the left leg extended. And then the back toes will be pointing to anywhere from about 5 past to 1/4 past on the clock. Keep pressing into that back foot. Keep the hips pointing towards the front. Pressing into both feet equally, taking the hands to the heart. Exhale here. Keep pressing into those feet. And then inhale, bringing the right arm out in front. Left arm behind now. Inhaling, shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Find that sense of balance. Find that sense of being right in the present moment. The gaze is over the index and middle finger of the front hand. And then we're going to exhale, flip the back palm, drape it down the back leg. Inhaling, keep pressing into that front bent knee, the back little toe, reaching up. And then exhale, slowly releasing right arm to right thigh. Keep that sense of groundedness. So use your hand on the chair if you need to. And then you can take the left arm all the way up, or if you wish, all the way over. Keep stacking top rib cage above the bottom. Keep pressing into the feet and keep breathing. You're doing a great job. One more breath. You've got this. And then slowly turning to face the floor, releasing the hands, taking the hands to the seat if you wish. Let's come into star pose, taking the feet wide, taking the arms wide, maybe coming onto the heels as you bring the toes towards your face. Taking a few breaths here, taking up space. Feel like you are filling up the room. Becoming aware of all of the space in front of you, behind you, to the sides. And exhale, slowly release the hands. Heel, toe, the feet. A little bit wider than hip distance apart. And then we're just going to take the knees in and out. giving those hips a little wiggle. And then slowly bringing the feet all the way back to your mountain pose, Tadasana.